Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac show. I said cognac, ooh, ooh. I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm your bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed and impressed.
The night is all about me. It starts with a big retrospective of 4 decades, 4.5 decades of work. It's like you can't do that kind of a show.
This is really about a party. You know, it's Betsey, she's youthful, she's fun, and so this is just textured crazy, just show your personality. The clothes are crazy, Betsey's crazy, the hair is crazy.
It's the big Betsey birthday bonanza bash. It's the last show I can ever do like this.
Wellerlane, and we are here at the Betsey Johnson Show. And I'm here with this fabulous celebrity photographer, fashion photographer that covers Fashion Week. He's been covering it for 100 years, but we love him, and he rules the tent. Introduce yourself to the camera.
Yeah, this is totally cool. Richard Renda, totally cool, from the city of the world, New York City.
Tell my audience what you thought about this particular show.
Well, it's kind of interesting because we're used to seeing Betsey Johnson on the runway, professional runway, whether it's Bryant Park or whether now it's Lincoln Center, right? And here we're at Eastgate, and it's on 42nd Street. It's actually a club on the west side of Manhattan. And it was very interesting because it was a completely different venue for it. It's a club scene, but it still had the same excitement. Didn't have the 100-foot runway, but the girls were all full of energy. The color was wild. Everything was wild. And hey, look, if you can get this far and be 70 years old and make it as the most colorful designer in America, you deserve a party, and we're all here.
But that's why we came tonight, to honor her and to celebrate her 70th birthday. But I want to know, Are you going to be able to do that at 70 cartwheels like that?
Hey, I'm happy to make it to 60 reality, not 70. But the truth of the matter is that a lot of people came out here to say happy birthday. Betsey, you've come a long, long way. And no matter where you go, you know we're always going to be with you. We are family. Happy birthday, Betsey.
Yes,
No, you
darling.
don't know. I actually had a photographer that went over to the West Coast and to the Grove at Nordstrom, because Betsey was doing last week 70th birthday and introducing a limited shoe. And I said, the director of photography from the National Geographic to go over and shoot Betsey Johnson fashion, and they had a complete ball. So you're in her hometown. I mean, could you think it would be anything less?
No, darling, I wouldn't. I want to ask you, how many years have you been covering Betsey Johnson?
Oh, I'm not going to tell that, but I would say it was more than 2 decades. We've been doing press for over 2 decades. We've been at Bryant Park and the New York professional runway since the very beginning. For years before that, more than a half a decade, we're fashion stylists. We created Spin Magazine's fashion section department, ad campaigns you couldn't imagine, and we've been there from the beginning. When I go to Betsey Johnson's showroom, when she had her showroom on 7th Avenue, when I walked in, I literally felt like I was in Alice in Wonderland, or I was in the Wizard of Oz and I was going to see the horse of a different color. And that's what it looked like. Everything was full of colors and flowers and murals on the wall, and it was like you wouldn't be surprised if like the White Rabbit and the Cheshire Cat were going to sit down for like tea, you know, and I'm late, you know. Right, you're in the city of hurry up and wait. What else, you know?
You know, Richard, when I see you and you describe all of this is in your blood. You love it.
Well, you know, to me, it's all about family. It's about being American. It's about the things that you represent, the freedom of the press, okay, the freedom of speech, the freedom to be alive, to feel alive. And when you look at Betsey and the things that she's done all through her life, through the highs and through the lows, and the one thing you feel out of it is the vibrancy of being alive, that's why you're here. If nature put you here, you're supposed to be here. Enjoy it. That's your life.
I want you to tell my audience where your next show is going to be.
Oh, I do a TV show in Manhattan every single
Tell
week.
me your next,
The next one? Well, I broadcast on Sunday evenings on Channel 56, the Manhattan Neighborhood Network, on Time Warner Cable. Channel, I think it's 85 on RCN. But you can get it at mnn.org. On Sunday nights at 10 o'clock, just log on and look for Totally Cool. It's Channel 56, like I said, mnn.org. And you never know what you'll find, but you'll know one thing. It is Totally Cool.
And what's the website?
The website is totallycool.org. That's the one that's now active. We actually created the first magazine, real first magazine that was presented on the web in the year 2000 before anyone else did it, and that's an archive site. That's totallycool.net. But come over to totallycool.org. It's a whole new happening, and every day you're going to see something else go on.
We'll be back in a moment with more interviews. Big shout out to with more celebrity interviews right here at Betsey Johnson. Big champagne kisses.
Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac show. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. It's been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.